All right, picture this. You're flipping, twisting, defying gravity, all while hoping not to crash into the mat. Now, what are the toughest sports you can think of? Football, basketball, maybe MMA? But wait, what if I told you gymnastics is not only one of the toughest, but might just be the hardest sport on the planet? Stick around and I'll show you why. Let's start with physicality. Gymnasts do it all: strength, flexibility, and control. They need the strength to lift their own body weight in ways that'd make even the strongest weightlifters jealous. But they can't just be strong. They also have to float midair during a perfectly timed jump. Oh, and the flexibility? They're bending in ways most of us would think are physically impossible. Now compare that to other sports. Football players are strong, but are they flipping in midair or balancing on a beam without falling? Basketball players can jump, but they're not twisting and flipping while doing it. Gymnasts train every muscle, from their toes to their fingertips, just to stick those landings. And don't get me started on the beam. That's where gymnastics truly sets itself apart. The balance needed for that absolute perfection is something you don't see in other sports. Can you imagine a basketball player trying to dunk while walking on a tightrope? Didn't think so. Moving on to mental strength. Gymnastics doesn't just challenge the body, it pushes the mind. Every move requires focus, precision, and control. A gymnast's routine is a test of mental endurance. One misstep and it's all over. In other sports, a missed pass or a missed shot isn't as harshly punished. But for gymnasts, a mistake can cost them a medal. Gymnasts don't just perform under pressure, they do it knowing that perfection is the standard. A gymnast can't afford to just get close to the perfect landing. They've got to nail it every time. Meanwhile, in basketball, missing a shot is part of the game. But in gymnastics, perfection is expected. Imagine if basketball players had to sink a three-pointer while doing a backflip. Oh wait, that's right. No one asks them to do that. Let's talk about training. We all know training is tough in any sport, but gymnastics takes it to a whole new level. A gymnast's training isn't just running drills or shooting hoops. It's hours of flipping, stretching, and perfecting every little move. Gymnasts train 4 to 6 hours a day, and sometimes even more. They have to keep pushing their bodies while maintaining precision in every jump, every twist. Compare that to a soccer player or basketball player who might spend a few hours on the field. Sure, their endurance is tested, but not like a gymnast's. A gymnast needs to be both explosive and delicate, strength and grace combined. It's like asking someone to do 50 push-ups while juggling flaming torches. Yeah, easy, right? For gymnasts, that's just a day in the life. Now let's talk about injuries. Gymnastics is risky. The constant flips, the landings, the stress on joints and muscles, it's a recipe for injuries. But here's the thing, gymnasts push through it. When a gymnast injures themselves, they don't get a timeout, like a football player or basketball player. They keep going, and they do it with a smile. A missed shot in basketball is no big deal. But a gymnast's mistake? That could be the difference between a gold medal and no medal at all. So there it is. Gymnastics isn't just a sport of flips and jumps. It's a true test of body, mind, and resilience. The strength required to execute every move, the mental toughness needed to perform flawlessly under pressure, and the grueling training that goes into every single routine make gymnastics one of the toughest sports out there. Next time someone asks you what the toughest sport is, you've got the answer. Gymnastics reigns supreme. What do you think? Drop a comment and let me know your toughest sport. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of gymnastics. Catch you next time.